Welcome to our 8th Annual Athletics Scholarship Luncheon. I am Debbie Fox, Athletic Director for Clear Creek ISD, and I am so excited that our dream to recognize and celebrate your high school success is now in its 8th year. We are so proud to be with you today to recognize you. We have 110 named scholarship athletes this year. Congratulations, that is the biggest number yet. This is such a tremendous tribute to you and your coaches for all of your hard work and sacrifice you have made with both academics and athletics. We always establish an athletic slogan for the upcoming school year, and for this year, it was "Your best is next." Seeing how many of you we are recognizing today, I can surely say that you gave it your best during this difficult and challenging year, and I am confident that your best will be next as you continue your college journey. I hope that you enjoyed your lunch together as a campus athletic team, and I hope this is a day you will treasure and remember. I know that not only are you gifted student athletes, I know that your teams, in one way or the other, gave back to your community with your community service projects. I have received many thank yous from the community for what small services you provided to our area citizens. You have dedicated 4 hard years to your school and sport, and you are to be commended for your accomplishments. We have an excellent program for you today with 2 former CCISD athletes here to deliver a great message to all of you before you head on to the next phase of your life. But first, I'd like to recognize my staff, even though you cannot see them in person. My Assistant Athletic Director, Mr. Jimmy Greer, and our Athletic Administrative Assistants, Ms. Marcy Peterson and Ms. Laura Hatton, who make our office go. Thanks, team. I'd also like to recognize and thank our presenting sponsor for today's event. For 30 years plus, CCISD Athletics has had and continues to have a strong partnership with our friends from Houston Methodist Clear Lake Hospital. Clear Lake provides an extended network of leading-edge research and treatment from diagnosis to rehabilitation. Not only are they the official health care provider for CCISD Athletics, Houston Methodist is also the official health care provider for the Houston Texans, our great Houston Astros, Rice Athletics, Houston Rodeo, and the Houston Symphony and Ballet. Thank you very much again, Houston Methodist, for partnering with athletics for this great celebration. And now to our guest speakers. 2 former CCISD athletes will be speaking to you, and we could not be any prouder of them. Our first speaker is Chelsea Sincox. Chelsea graduated from Clearbrook High School in 2014, where she was a 4-year letterman in volleyball. She helped her team to the playoffs in 2010 and 2011 with an area finish in 2010. She was a 2-time captain and a 3-time recipient of all district honors. At Clearbrook, she was awarded the Faculty and Staff Top 10 Student Award. She was also the president of the National Honor Society, an AP Scholar with Distinction, and a 4-time Superintendent Scholar. At graduation, she received the R.G. Summerford Award. Chelsea graduated from Cornell University in 2018 with a BA in Government and a minor in Inequality Studies. She was a 4-year letterman and captain of the women's volleyball team at Cornell. After Cornell, Chelsea worked at a law firm in New York City for 2 years. She is currently in law school at Emory University School of Law and will be working for the Department of Justice this summer. I am proud to introduce to you Chelsea Sincox.
Hello, CCISD class of 2021. My name is Chelsea Sincox, and I am so honored and excited to get to speak to you all today. I want to share a little bit about myself, but first just let me say congratulations. Every single one of you have worked so hard, and it has paid off because you are sitting here today. You've excelled on the court, field, track, pool, and you have excelled in the classroom. And for that alone, I want to congratulate you. CCISD is the best of the best, and you're all here because you are the best of the best. I want to also congratulate you on graduating. That is an amazing accomplishment and something to be very, very proud of. Lastly, I want to recognize the incredibly difficult circumstances of this past year for each of you, with the coronavirus, which has interrupted and complicated your sports and college recruiting, complicated your academic experience and school and learning, among everything else that you guys have to deal with that's going on in your lives. So, just by virtue of persevering through all of that and continuing to persevere, such that you're sitting here today, that is truly a testament to your heart and your grit and your fight. So, congratulations. I don't need to tell this group, but in life and in sports, you're going to face many challenges. You're facing a challenge right now, obviously, and I am in awe of how all of you have met and faced this challenge and succeeded in spite of it. As Debbie said, I played volleyball at Clearbrook High School, where I graduated in 2014, and went on to play volleyball at Cornell University, which is in New York and in the Ivy League. I played 4 years there and graduated in 2018. A little context for you guys. You can't see, but I am very short. I'm about 5'3", which in the volleyball world means that I was relegated to pretty much one position, which for those who know is the libero position, which means that I never played at the net and never thought I could do anything other than that because of my size. While at Clearbrook, though, I had a coach who told me otherwise. She was herself a setter and a shorter one at that. And for much of my time at Clearbrook, although on my club volleyball team outside of school, I played libero exclusively, at Clearbrook, I played setter and even played at the net, which means that all 5'3" of me was trying to jump and reach over a 7'4" whatever it is, net. But my coaches believed in me and they worked with me and they taught me everything that I needed to know and more. Some games I would even switch positions in the middle of the game, going from setter to libero and vice versa. At times, this frustrated me because I thought I was good at this one thing, which was playing libero, and I was frustrated when I didn't get to do it. But it was what my team needed, and I couldn't control what my role was. I could only choose to do my very best to be what my team needed at that time. Fast forward 4 years, and I'm a senior at Cornell. The past 3 years, I played libero, and I fully anticipated playing that position my senior year, of course, and hoping to make it a landmark year, lead us to a conference championship, set records, all the things I thought I would do my last season of volleyball and ride off in a blaze of glory. But during preseason, due to some crazy extenuating circumstances that happened, the day before our first preseason tournament, my coach told me that I would have to play setter because I was the only person left that had experience playing this position. I hadn't played this position in 4 years, but I figured this is the situation. This is what my team needs from me. And I can't go out there tomorrow without being prepared to rise to this challenge. That night, I stayed at the gym to study our offense and get reps with my teammates doing this skill I hadn't used in 4 years. And of course, you know what I relied on was every lesson, every piece of footwork and strategy and coaching I had received from my coaches at Clearbrook. And maybe you can guess the end of the story, but the next day my team won the tournament and I ended up playing setter for the rest of my senior season and helping our team to the best finish in the conference in 6 years. I had to work twice as hard that season because of my size and my inexperience running an offense for a D1 program, but I realized quickly that I had all the tools that I needed to succeed. I just had to choose to do the work, to meet the challenge head on, and to be what my team needed me to be in that time. There are two things I hope that you can take away from this. One is obvious, which is that life is going to continue to throw you curveballs. Sports, college, relationships, you'll face many challenges. But the second thing I hope you can take away from this is that you have all of the tools that you need to meet those challenges and succeed. Your high school experience, your coaches and teachers have given you the tools to succeed. You have already proven that in the face of unforeseen, crazy times, you have it in you to rise to the occasion and overcome. I would encourage you to always, always have confidence in the heart and grit that you, athlete scholars of CCISD class of 2021, have demonstrated, unlike any other class before you, that you have the mental toughness and the motivation to succeed in the face of any challenge. The easiest thing to do in the world is to quit. You've seen other people around you do it, but not you. When you find an obstacle in the road and you find a way around it or over it and you don't give up, you never know what amazing thing is going to be on the other side. As athletes, we already know how to do this. We do it every single day. But it's a choice and it's a way of life to always give 110% and never give up. If you do that, you will always, always be satisfied with yourself and with the results. That I can promise you. One last thought. When Debbie emailed me about speaking to you today, I saw that her email signature said, your best is next. I want to encourage you that the best is yet to come for each and every one of you. And if you continue to rise and meet the challenges that life, college, relationships, and sports throw at you, you'll see that nothing is impossible. I am honored and humbled to get to speak to you guys today and to talk to such an outstanding group of scholarship athletes. The future is so bright because y'all are the future. Congratulations again, class of 2021. Thank you.
Chelsea, thank you very much. That was great. And our next speaker is Brandon Burton. Brandon is a graduate of Clear Creek High School, where he participated in 3 sports. After high school, Brandon went on to play football at the University of Utah, where he earned honors on the All-Mountain West Conference team and also earned the All-Mountain West Conference Player of the Week. After college, Brandon was drafted by the Minnesota Vikings and played for the Vikings, the Buffalo Bills, and the Indianapolis Colts during his NFL career. Since 2019, Coach Burton is a defensive backs coach and defensive pass game coordinator for the University of Texas Permian Basin. I am proud to introduce to you Coach Brandon Burton.
Hello, everyone. My name is Brandon Burton. I'd first like to thank Debbie Fox for inviting me and having me be a part of this year's athletic scholarship luncheon. I also like to say congratulations to the CCISD athletic scholarship recipients. You guys' journey is just beginning. As you guys know, we come from a very competitive district in the CCISD district, and you also in a lot of ways have a one-up on a lot of student athletes because you have the experience and the background of competing academically and athletically in this district. And this will help you be successful in your collegiate careers. I too am a former CCISD athlete. I attended Clear Creek High School where I graduated there in 2007. While I was there, I was a 3-sport athlete, played basketball, ran track, and played football, and received all district honors in track and in football, and was able to earn and receive a scholarship, football scholarship, to play at the University of Utah, where I played there for 3 years. In my 3rd year, received All-American and All-Conference honors, and was able to get and received a degree in economics. So shout out to all my teachers that helped me out, my math teachers that helped me out at Creek, and helped me be successful and be able to receive my degree from the University of Utah. Upon being drafted by the Minnesota Vikings in the 2011 NFL draft, I was able to play 6 years in the NFL, 3 in Minnesota, 2 in Buffalo, and one in Indianapolis. And then my entire career, I took things that I learned through college and through high school from my former college coaches and high school coaches and teachers and professors, and took what I learned, and it definitely helped me in my success. And now, as a college football coach, I'm now trying to take those things that I learned in high school and in college, and my experiences that I received, and try to help the kids that I'm coaching and the kids trying to get to the collegiate level. So for you guys, if I had one piece of advice for you guys, it'd definitely be mastering and being a master at time management. A lot is asked of you as a college athlete. A lot of time of your time is going to be spent, preparing to compete, and you have to learn how to balance practice and your social life, and just embracing the whole college experience. And you're gonna have to. It's going to be tough, but you're going to have to learn how to balance all of that. But with your background, right, and being a CCISD athlete, like I said, you're already on the right path to be successful. Again, I just want to say thanks to you guys for having me speak this year. I know you guys will represent CCISD the right way, and good luck, and thanks for having me again. Thank you.
It is going to be hard to follow those two speeches, but at this time, I would like to bring up our leader, Superintendent of Schools for Clear Creek ISD, Dr. Eric Williams, to share some words of wisdom. Dr. Williams has been with us since January, and I will say to all of you, he has attended many of your sporting events, and we thank him so very much for his support.
Good afternoon, student athletes, coaches, and principals. I am so honored to be a part of today's recognition event. It's clear to me that the Athletic Scholarship Luncheon has become a cherished tradition over the past 7 years in CCISD. So I hope you are very proud that you've earned your rightful place in today's special celebration. As Coach Fox just mentioned, I've had the opportunity to attend many athletic events during my first few months here in CCISD. What has stood out consistently is the culture of competitiveness and good sportsmanship exhibited by both our athletes and coaches. In CCISD, we aspire to empower students to achieve, contribute, and lead with integrity. In earning your athletic scholarship, it's evident that you truly lived out these tenets throughout your education journey. First, you achieved. As evidenced by your scholarship, you excelled academically and athletically. Balancing the academic and athletic load is no small task, so congratulations on striking that balance so successfully. Second, you contributed. I have been moved by the service work of our athletes and how you've made our community, your home, a better place. Thank you for setting such a beautiful example for our younger athletes who aspire to be like you. Third, you led. Whether on the field or in the classroom, you took your role as a student leader to heart and set the standard of excellence for your teammates and peers. And finally, you thrived during a most unconventional and challenging year. Learning to navigate through adversity will most certainly serve you well in the next stage of your lives. I want to take a moment to recognize your parents, grandparents, and fans who cheered you on from the bleachers and practice fields. As a parent of a son and daughter who each played 4 years of college sports at the Division III level, I know the huge commitment that parents and guardians make. From years of early morning practices to countless out-of-town competitions, we recognize you've invested a great deal of time and care. So thank you. Coach Fox, I want to congratulate you and express appreciation for your guiding hand and steadfast leadership in CCISD. Not just this school year, but over the past 30 years as you taught, coached, and led literally thousands of students to great successes and achievements. Last, but certainly not least, appreciation and congratulations go out to our exceptional coaching staff for the critical role you play in the lives of our student athletes. The passion and devotion that you invest in your profession shines through in the accomplishments of your athletes whom we celebrate here today. Wildcats, Falcons, Wolverines, Chargers, and Knights, I am so proud that through your earned scholarship, your new university home has clearly recognized your talent, sacrifice, and the promise of your achievements yet to come. Represent Clear Creek ISD well, and always do your high school alma mater proud. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and the entire CCISD family, warmest congratulations to each and every one of you. I wish you great success and fulfillment in all your future endeavors.
At this time, we are going to recognize each of you in the college or university you will be attending. But before I do that, I would like to thank all of our head coaches from our high schools. Thank you for guiding these athletes, and for the past 4 years, I know that you are so very proud that they will be continuing their athletic aspirations at these quality universities and colleges. This past year has been a true challenge to say the least, but you never let the pandemic get in your way of coaching your sport and your athletes. And now to the athletes we are celebrating today. Here are your Clear Falls High School athletes. Here are your Clear Springs High School athletes. Here are your Clearbrook High School athletes. Here are your Clear Lake High School athletes. Here are your Clear Creek High School athletes. As we conclude our program, I would like to say to each of you, this is your time. So continue aiming high. Know that you are a role model for younger athletes that will look up to you and want to be just like you. You soon will be graduating, so congratulations to all of you. Every single day, be the best you can be, go beyond the game, strive toward athletic and academic excellence, continue displaying positive character. Make it count. You are your only limit. Embrace your opportunities and continue to be leaders. And remember, your best is next.